How to go from black box dye to light brown color without damaging your hair. Hi, my name is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you how using drugstore products you can transform your hair color from black reddish hair dye to a lighter color. And as I said, only using a bleach from the drugstore. I'm going to use this one by L'Oreal, and afterwards we're going to tone it down with a hair dye also from the drugstore, so stay tuned. If you haven't watched my previous video of how to tone your hair, and this video has reached actually almost 1 million views, and I think I helped a lot of you ladies with that. And today I'm going to show you how I turned my hair from this dark box dye. I dyed it recently at a salon in Turkey, and they didn't understand me well, so instead of doing a reddish light brown, they made for me that black brown, which is too dark, and I want to reach something in between the 7.1 and the 6, which is like a light brown but not too brassy. So yeah, again with a reddish tone. Of course, I always recommend you do a strand test. Hi, Mando. Yes, I'm talking to you. So we're trying to follow some good steps here. So strand test is important to check if you have any allergies, but also to see if the color will develop at all. Today I am going to be attempting this with an Egyptian method, very popular in Egypt. This method is simply called an oxygen wash. I'm going to explain that once I do the strand. As you can see, I'm picking the strand from the really midst of my hair so that no one can see it if I got a reaction to the dye or the hair color didn't stick to my hair for any reason. And the reason why it's important to do this, because some hair dyes can be more damaging to you. If you look up hair dye allergies, it's bad. So better safe than sorry. I mixed the contents of the box dye like very small. Like, we're not going to be attempting to use a lot. And as you can see, I spread it to my hair. After applying this with 2 hours, nothing happened, so I decided to go on. So what is an oxygen wash? An oxygen wash is when you first of all apply both number 1 and 2 in your bleach set, and you add to this some conditioner or a hair mask and water. This makes the consistency less creamy and less yogurt like and more cream like, if you know what I mean, more like the cooking cream consistency, which makes spreadability easy and somehow helps you not get that much damage into your hair. I know most hairdressers don't know about this in the international world, but this is something very common in the Middle East. They use this, they call it an oxygen wash. So like I taught you about the rinsage, today I'm going to talk to you about this oxygen wash. So you see I added the mask and the number 1 and 2, and I'm going to keep adding water periodically and mixing. You don't want to add all the water so it's not too watery. And as you can see, mixing it makes it more creamy, and it's going to make spreading so much easier. And when you brush through your hair with this, it's going to be better. As you can see, it's getting more in consistency to a cream format. So you keep mixing this, and then continue adding water until the consistency is like cooking cream basically. And that is going to dilute the formula, making it less harsh on your hair. So it's going to lift but without damage. Now again, I'm going to show you, this was me checking the strand test. As you can see, it lifted well and no allergic reaction happened. So I went on and used this. This is a comb that I can spread with. It has this roller in it. I got this from Amazon a while ago. I can try to link it down. I'm going to try to link those products down, but please, any bleach from the drugstore would do the same, and any hair color afterwards in 7 and 6, 7, 1 and 6 will do the same. So I was starting by parting my hair. As you can see, I parted my hair into two big sections, and then I'm going to part 2 sections from those 2 sections, ending up with 4 sections in total. Now I start applying, and as you can see, application is so easy. I put the pot in the sink and I take chunks of it and I spread it to the hair. And you'd be amazed if you've been dyeing your hair for a while. This would be amazing to see because the spreadability, as I mentioned, is so damn easy. You'd be shocked. As you can see, it's super easy to spread. Now I spread it all around my hair, and as you can see, I am not going to bleach my roots because they will catch on the dye easily. As you can see, the color is coming beautifully creamy brown. As you can see, it's not orangey, nothing. It's a perfect lift, and the hair strand looks much healthier than if I just applied the bleach directly. And this actually method can be done twice, so if you didn't lift to a level you want, you can add again the same mixture. But now I think it's good for me, so I'm going to start by applying the dye. I am mixing. Actually, you can mix colors together. The reason is I want actually 6, but I know that 6 with a freshly bleached hair will be too orangey. So to mask the oranginess, I'm going to do 7.1, which is a darker gray toned brown, and 6, and mixing those together will bring me to the 6. It's very interesting, but the only rule with mixing, don't mix 2 different hair color brands. You want as much as possible to mix the same. Actually, with dyeing the hair with the dye, you can apply to it. This is my hair. You can see it lifted also slightly. It's darker now because it's wet. And yes, I'm going to apply the color on wet hair. This is also something that we do in the Middle East. We apply the hair color on wet hair, and that does not also damage our hair and makes spreadability and combing the hair much less damaging. As you see, I already applied it on a strand, and I'm going to continue applying strand by strand and combing through so that it spreads nicely. Combing your hair dye is going to allow the hair dye to really stick to every part from the hair. And as you can see, I put this weird ear cups on my ears to protect them. And now, as you can see, I spread it really well. I'm going to work it in my roots, and this looks perfectly, as you can see, spread it around my hair. You can apply some water to spread it even nicely, and as you can see, I did that, which yeah, I know it's new to you, but this will make combing very easy. As you can see, it has a creamy consistency. But at the end, now you see the result. I have the beautiful number 6 brown from this black brown. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like if you want to see more, and stay tuned. Ask me any questions. I know this is a new way to do your hair, but I'll be so happy to share with you more in the future if you want hacks from the Middle East for the hair. See you in my next video. Bye bye.